the roof. Are you feeling it? It literally it's rattling. It is rattling energy that it spiked. It spiked around 20 minutes ago, and today is Halloween. When it gets darker out, it spiked. It has spiked. I don't know if you felt that where you're at, wherever you're at. Did you feel a spike in the energy, like a very nerve-wracking energy? Terrible, terrible, terrible energy. Let me look around. Let me look around, you all. It has literally done it. Of course, we're not supposed to talk about energy, because talking about energy means that you can sense the energy that's in the air. I'll tell you what started it. Rosie was outside. I told my daughter, don't let her outside. She didn't. I look outside. I hear big, loud gunshots, massive gunshots. I see Rosie come running across the porch. And I said, did you let her outside? And my husband comes in, where's Rosie? I said, you let Rosie outside? Yeah, I did. She literally, she took off. I don't know where she went. I cannot stand the sound of guns. Hey, I can't. I don't have nothing against them. I cannot stand the loud noises of guns. They're rattling. They are earth shattering. I don't like it. I don't like the sound of them. They rattle my nerves to the core. And the energy, it just literally made the energy, yeah, I don't like it. Well, they started it off pretty good. Because when you fire a gun out here in the country where I live, and everybody's got guns, I've got guns. But it literally, it echoes all through the woods. All through the woods. Everywhere. Everywhere. Oh my gosh. That is nerve rattling. Hello, Awake. Y'all just tuning in. Did you feel the spike of energy? It spiked. It truly did. It'll rattle your nerves. Gina, honey, you just need to get yourself grounded. No. I was trying to get grounded. I was trying to ground myself. It's a horrific day, Lipstick. You had a random burst of anxiety, Awake. Well, at least you didn't hear gunshots with it, right? I thought, I'm going to fix this nice meal and sit down and wash the dishes, and then I hear the bang. And I see a dark streak running across the porch, and I thought, how did Rosie get outside? And my husband let her outside. I'm sure it's hurt her ears really bad, and she's terrified. I probably won't see her till nighttime, and it's raining outside. Yeah, shalom. It is a Halloween energy. It is. It wouldn't be so bad if everything didn't echo, but it truly echoes. It's magnified so much. Well, I guess I'd rather hear it in the country than in the city. Wouldn't you? Because if it's in the city, you know something really big going down in the city. But out here in the country, hunting season's getting ready to start too. Gosh. Yeah, it's fireworks. Yeah, it's fireworks is what it is. You could say it is. Oh my gosh. If y'all just tuning in, did you hear the energy? Did you feel the energy? It literally was a spike. And it's Halloween. You feel today sucked. Starting yesterday, and I don't like it. It feels like the end of all things. But yet, if it's the end of all things, then it's the beginning of other things, is what it is. Totally the beginning of it. Yet you got to hang in there. Um, what's happening is with these energies, I'm sure there's been times on earth when they felt these energies before. I really am sure of it. Because if there's nothing new under the sun, well, that's just a Bible verse. But they hide the history, and history repeats itself, cycles. There's great big cycles that keep constantly occurring, occurring. Yeah, and when one door closes, another one open. Last night was bad, Melissa. You feeling it, Pippi Lou, honey? You can feel the evil hide under God's wings. My poor little Rosie, I don't know where she's hiding. But she's got plenty of place she could get far away from the sound and the terror that she heard. Yeah. Hello, Zeke. You can feel it, you all. It's super heavy, and it's Halloween. Somber times always have certain vibrations that are felt universally. It's true. It's true. Well, I thought if I outside, maybe Rosie will come running, but she ain't gonna come running for a long time. She's gonna wait till the coast is clear. She's gonna wait till nightfall. You had a terrible anxiety-ridden dreams last night, woke up and cried. You prayed and asked for God and your angels to be with you. Hello. I had some really awful dreams too. I did, and I thought, oh my gosh. It's like some kind of mutant-like energy coming out of this person. It was gross. Yeah. It was a bad dream. A bad dream. You're really thinking that the event would happen today. Computer guy, what event are you talking about? Let's like change the subject on our energy. But yeah, I want to hear about that. What event is to happen? Because that's nice to refocus on, other than our energy that we're feeling. It ain't our energy, but our body's feeling it. You have been extremely tired for the last 2 days. Blessings, no name. Yeah. Hello there, Polly, honey. What was the event, computer guy? Happy all day to be with you all too. It's rainy outside, but the energy is it's off the charts. It's off the charts. It was a big spike of energy is what it was. Yeah, a great big spike of energy. You probably feeling your nerves getting rattled. Less hope. Less hope. Your nerves getting rattled like they are now. Let's hope we do not see a day that they get rattled even worse. You truly could see a day worse than, you may say, well, this is the day from HE double hockey sticks. Well, you might see another day from HE double hockey sticks that's a whole lot worse. It went from big energy to none, Deborah. Wow. Somber times. No, the energy literally spiked. Totally spiked. Even though it's nice outside, I don't like loud noises. I'd never do good in a concert. I wouldn't. A concert or a loud room where all people are screaming and hollering. I'm sure a lot of you all don't like that either. It's just loud noises rattle when you want to have peace and quiet. No, it's very, very, very unsettling. And even though the energy that's out there, just speaking about the energy without the physical sound of it, speaking about the energy that's out there, it is a rattling to the core energy that's out there. Oh yeah, it's like a bad moon rising. Well, it's a new moon tonight. Is it not a new moon, even though we won't get to see it? Yeah. I don't know what that big event was that was to go happen, computer guy. I don't know. That's a tall something. Citrus plant maybe, or some kind of lemon leaf. Oh, it smells like furniture polish. I rubbed my finger on it. It smells like the furniture polish that you would get from a can. Asheville, North Carolina was known as the cesspool of sin. No, I didn't know that. Did you know that the something about the beast? The beast. Something is in somewhere. Indiana. Something about the beast. The beast in the heart of America or something. I don't know. I just think I've heard something, excuse me, about the beast a long time ago. It's rattling. Rattling is good. Explaining feeling. You're 74 today. Happy birthday, Christine. And you hate it. You hate the energy. Yeah. Y'all just tuning in. Hello. Everybody here on the chat live comments has a spiritual hug. We gonna have it. Gonna get it. Get y'all, the energy spiked. And it has been spiking, and I'm sure it's gonna spike even more. It's gonna get super ugly. It's bound to get super ugly. That's okay. I think we can handle it. I think we'll get some spiritual help to handle it. Because all's going to be made known. That's what's going to happen. All's going to be made known. Yeah. Forget about the mutating event. Yeah. The catastrophic mutating event that was going to strike the earth. That was said by the World Economic Forum in February of 2023, and they likened it to a cyber-like virus. It says, and imagine the way of your life is literally turned. Yeah. Your life is not what it used to be. The whole world, the whole structure of the world. Yeah, it's coming. You're really going to see it next year. In 2025, you're going to see it big time. And it is already in motion, but it's going to happen. It's going to be fast. You're going to see that catastrophic mutating event. You hear Trump? He said it's going to happen fast. We're going to do things fast. It's going to happen swiftly and fast. A lot of folks have changed. Let me see. Yeah, let me see this. For a lot of folks, that has changed. I don't know what the rest of your hello, you all, you tuning in. There's this big spike in energy that's out here. A total spike. Rosie, come on, you're a little baby. Get in the house, Rosie. Come on, it's okay. Hydrochloroquine. It feels like upside down and inside out in this world. It is. It's going to start on the 5th of November. It could even be starting now, you all. You never know. It's bad. It's manifesting these evil purposes, or these folks we can't take comfort. He's showing us we got to stay calm. Yes, you got to stay calm. Even though you get rattled to your core, you're not going to rattle yourself out of your body. So you be okay. You may feel like my spirit's going to vibrate out of my body because I can't take it no more. It's not going to vibrate out of your body. You can take it. You can take it. Most high power, authority, in the name of Jesus, in the mighty name. The afternoon, you feel sick. Do you feel sick to your stomach, Jenny? Some people, when they feel an evil that's out there, they get really sick and nauseous to their stomach. Is that what you're explaining, or do you feel like, oh, my baby, Rosie, come on, honey, you got to get in the house. You're a little girl. Come on, get in there. And she is terrified. You go on, Rosie. He's not going to let you back out again. You go on, Rosie. You were terrified. You heard those gunshots, and it just terrified you, Rosie, honey. You can do it. See, she's terrified. I had to holler for her. You go on, Rosie. You want to go down there and you go crawl under the bed? You'll be safe under there. She has a safe place under the bed downstairs in the bedroom because I got these mats that are rolled up, styrofoam mats in a row, you know, that you can camp with. You roll them up and they're a little tunnel. And so they're underneath the bed, and there's carpet on the floor, and the bed's up against the wall. So she's grounded. She's going to crawl under the bed. She's going to lay inside of that. Thank you, God, that Rosie came back. I hated it for her to have to hear that because I know it absolutely terrified her. Happy Halloween to you, Blackjack Guitar. Yeah, not everybody celebrates it, but I can say it. I can say it too. You feel sick to your stomach and you don't want to eat, and I love to eat. Hey, Al, honey. We just got our Rosie, honey, back. The energy has been a little off the charts, but I feel a whole lot better that Rosie came back because I thought I'm going to holler for her one more time. Poor baby. Oh, my gosh. Yeah. You had to laugh before you got your notification. There was an ad. You will have to watch it. It was Trump and RFK dancing together to the beat, and I thought about you. Aw, you've had a wet cough for over 2 months, and now you're, oh, wow, that's Nancy. We have the numbers and not the demons. Well, there are demons. Polly, honey, you still on here, or did you, Polly, honey, did you leave us, Polly, honey? Your food won't go down again. Oh, no. We fight not against ourselves, but, yeah, against the unseen, the powers that be. That's right. Yes. Oh, my goodness. You're staying in, Polly, honey. Thank you. Yeah. I don't get to see you on here very much, Polly. That's okay. It's nice to see you on here. Yeah. You are having, there in the country, that's Nancy, honey. This is, hunting season's coming. Practically everybody has them. Practically everybody has them, but they echo so loud. They do, and some people on their property, they have lots and lots of acres to where they target practice with their guns, and it echoes really loud. When it's real far over there, I mean, you can still hear it, all different types of it. When it gets even closer, they're really going to start doing it. Yeah, that's right. Things will get out in the new technology. There's going to be a lot of new technology. People are practicing. They do. They practice for when they go hunting, but there's like deer disease around here too. There's some kind of diseases that is affecting the animals. Come on, private property, and take your things. Oh, come on private property and take your things. As long as they don't. Oh, they don't. They don't. There's so much woods around here. Yeah. They practice gun safety. They do. I can't say that in the city. If you start hearing that in the city, you better look out because it looked like you probably have some gang fighting going on. Territory. That'd be bad. Really bad. It just ended in your area, but target practices, yes. Well, yes, that's right. Full swing now. Thank you, Melody. They do here in your country. Yeah. Oh, my goodness gracious. The energy truly spiked you all. It's Halloween. I'm not scared of Halloween, but it does. People, it's the largest holiday of the year. It truly is the most celebrated holiday of the whole entire year. I think that's what I heard for years. And that's okay. It's fine. Yeah. The sun is telling the earth it's had it with all the CMEs, and it does happen. You're dressed up as a human, Al, honey. That's very nice of you to dress up like a human. You might even put some shoes on like a human. Yeah. Yeah, he might wear some shoes like a human. The rays have boosted your energy in a good way, Polly? That's wonderful. Yeah. No shoes. Come on now. You can't be completely human unless you put some shoes on. You got to put some shoes on, Al, honey. Yeah. We don't want to see you running out there when it gets cold and snow. You running out there in your feet. Look at that little baby up there, Rosie, honey. Her's a little baby, Rosie. I was so scared for you, honey. It hurt my feelings that you had to hear that loud sound. Okay, Rosie, honey, and that's why you had to come in the house. I don't like you out there where something can get you, Rosie. I don't. Because you're a little baby. That's right. The smartphone, the atmosphere around us conforms to the presence of the holiness and the peace of the Spirit. In the image of God, and in Jesus' name. The Amish kids, they do, Al, honey. They do, but in the wintertime, they're going to wear some shoes. Oh, my goodness gracious. You all, the energy did truly spike, and you probably felt it, and there's a lot of people who have been feeling it. But then some people, I guess they got they're self-grounded and they had a good burst of energy today, which is really good. It truly is like waves. It's like when some people would go to sleep fine and then they wake up with their neck hurting or their right shoulder just killing them, or swollen face or something. How that too would come in waves. Everybody wouldn't get it at the same time. Yeah. Well, I like to giggle at times, but I wasn't giggling earlier. I was worried about Rosie, honey. The 4th of July and Christmas, no, I don't think it is. I really don't. Good afternoon. Can you put on your tinfoil hat? You're in a boiler today. Polly, honey, you grounding barefooted. You and Al need to get together. You both can go grounding airfoot. You can both ground barefoot together. That's what you could do. Yeah. Oh my gosh. The Matrix. The Samhain. Okay, I seen the word Samhain today. Did I read that today? Oh yeah, that was we was reading All Hallows Eve last night. The Matrix holiday of Halloween are miles apart. The Samhain is one of the astrological days, along with Imbolc, Beltane, and Lungasensach. I never heard of those before. I hadn't. Rosie's home. Yes, she is. It makes me, your right shoulder hurts too. Yeah. You can go to bed and you can feel perfectly fine. It happens in big waves all around the world. People will wake up and their right shoulder will be in extreme pain. And you won't be able to move it. This one person had went to the doctor and her shoulder was broken. And I think this other one's like dislocated. There's something happening. It's a tinfoil hat will burn your scalp, you all. Yeah. They've been attacked. They have been attacked in their dream state. Yeah, it's been happening to you, Raven, honey. When we first started documenting on this, I think it was around a year or two ago is when it started happening. It started happening with people with a stiff neck, like you couldn't move your neck. You felt like you had a whiplash, and or parts of your body was swollen. But the shoulder thing is a real thing, and it's like the right shoulder. It is the right shoulder that it happens to. Yes. Yeah. That plane's going over really fast. I don't know what kind that was. I used to come home late at night from my second shift job that I had. And when the weather was like this, one night, I stood out and filmed for I did a live stream for around 50 minutes. The planes were non-stop coming from the north and then coming from the northwest, going south, non-stop. And they didn't feel like normal planes. I stood like right there, filming them in the sky. They were really low, and I understand that planes will fly low if it's whatever it is up there, but there was so much traffic, and it was like 10:30, 11 o'clock at night, 12 o'clock at night, super low and a lot of traffic. And then I thought, well, what if it's some kind of I don't know, alien thing happening? We are attacked in our dream state, and your shoulder made of a Faraday fabric. You wear a shoulder cover made of a Faraday fabric? That's really interesting. Yeah, you're never alone, Raven. Your right shoulder, the second day is hurting. Sore and creaky all day. They got you in your dream state. I don't know what it is that they're doing. It's like, it reminds me of a voodoo doll. How you would see those shows and they would take something and they pull on the doll. You could have some kind of mass entities like that doing that somewhere, and somehow it's affecting everybody. There's a lot of aircraft spraying out at night. Yeah, I've seen the lines in the skies before. The chemtrails celebrating the night. Your shoulder is severely damaged. Yeah. So when you have high-pitched hearing, high-pitched noises in your ears, does it sound like crickets? Real loud crickets that never ever stop, no matter what you do, or is it just super high? It's hard to swallow at night. You noticed last night, it has something to do with 5G. You hear the crickets out and they're loud, and it's like if you were to go in a hearing testing booth and it's completely quiet, all you can hear is the loud sound of crickets continually. And they're screechy, and if you don't know what that feels like, if you don't experience yourself, then it'd be really hard for you to understand what somebody else is going through. I don't hear crickets. A constant pitch, and you can't escape them. You can't put your ears like that, and they can look in your ears and nothing. Yeah. Through November, it's traditionally seen as a time when the veil is between the physical and the spiritual world, Stacy, is the thinnest, allowing spirits to pass between the realms, and people would honor the crickets, the loud crickets. Someone told me when I first started off, if you're outside and you hear the sound of like that, you better go in the house, because it's the insectoids. I heard that one night too, and I went into the house. Thank you, William. Sometimes I go live and sometimes I don't. It all depends on what I'm doing, but I'm so very thankful that baby Rosie is in the house, because I worry about her as much as I do my children when they're little. I do. I'm like a mother hen. Just like a lot of people. Yeah. That is why we are hearing that high-pitched bugs cricket sound. The insectoids, what if the insectoids were all around constantly? All around. It's a little code. Who knows where we go when we go to sleep? I think we are taught to discount dreams, yes. Also our thoughts, and we have a special connection. Okay, if you were to say is your brain like a computer? And you'd have to definitely say yes, because they can put you under hypnosis and they can bring memories to the forefront. They can access regions of your brain, the hard drive within your brain and stuff like that. And you can remember things. It can be brought to the forefront. You can replay scenes. You can hear certain songs. You're tired of being poisoned, Renee. The chemicals in the sky. There is a lot of them. The aliens are too shy to come out of their cosmic closet. They may be. What if we are some form of advanced, super intelligent beings. I think we are. Truly we are. Since we don't use very much of our brains. She is good and has an awesome life. Somebody has an awesome life. Polly. Oh, your husband's blessed. Oh. I just saw that. Yeah, he's pretty happy. He is. You agree, humanity does not use their brain. They don't. Does anyone else dream about people that you've never met? Because you always have them types of dreams. There are people who do have those dreams. They do. They astral travel in their dream state. I never heard of the term astral travel until I started this journey. And there is something to it. People go on board ships and stuff like that too. I remember back in 2018, okay, here comes the sirens, here comes the ambulances. Ooh, it just made this ear go kind of, it's going to go down the road. I think it's the police. The police are going. No, that's a fire truck, a miniature fire truck. Every night when I first started taking pictures of the ships for 2 weeks straight, I found myself in a ship in my dream state, looking out a great big massive window, and I could say the window was probably about like this. It was about like this width right here on a ship, and I took pictures all night long of what was in the sky. And I remember waking up and I was so exhausted. I look in the mirror and I had dark circles under me. I looked like I'd been awake all night long. That lasted for 2 whole weeks. It was all night long. I was in a ship looking out a window and there was someone there. You saw a planet explode. Yeah. What if our walking state right now is just one of many states of being that we live in, that we experience? It could be. Well, it is Melody. That's how it happened. For 2 weeks straight, looking out a great big window on a ship, taking pictures. And then I'd wake up and I'd go outside with my iPhone and my clip-on lens and I would take pictures. And I did it for like 2.5 years. I uploaded them all day long, practically 3 times a day. We got to have some deep peace and beyond. We do. Your empty body would be a place to move in. That's why you got to pray over your body at night. Yeah. Gina, did I wear a nylon type suit? Polly, honey, all I remember is just looking out that window taking pictures. That's all I could remember. I remember getting very tired of taking pictures. I know that there have been people who have wore like a blue suit and maybe they were like leading other people around. They were in charge of people going on ships. There are some people who still go on ships in their dream state at night and they pass over into another realm. You was told like you was, he looked like 30 years old. Wow. To take pictures, it's been suggested in your dreams. Really, Deborah? That's really interesting. It's a big responsibility. It is. It's really big. The energy spiked today. It spiked. How long have I been on here? The energy super spiked around 1 hour ago. It was very, very intense. And it was nerve-rattling. And it's Halloween. But it did truly spike. It has calmed down some. Talking about it, when you talk about it, it helps it calm down some. It's like when you're upset and when you can talk to somebody, it just brings you some kind of peace within. It does, just to be able to talk and let it out. Hello in Nova Scotia. Yeah. They saw your spirit in real life, somewhere else, and I was helping him too. Hannah Burge, I've heard that before of other people. Like this one woman, she was out somewhere, so this other couple says, and when the lady went to work, they said, well, we just saw you over here. She goes, I wasn't there. I've been at work the whole time. We could have some kind of split reality happening, a parallel world literally right here beside us, and it's playing out. It could. Sage your rooms, pray over them, sprinkle salt. Sprinkle salt, lay your hands on your room. Lay your hands on your whole entire house. Just pray over it. You better mean it. You better mean it from your heart, or you're going to be wasting your time. You could be sitting there doing the sage and say, well, they told me I got to do this. I don't know why, but I'm going to do it. You better look up why you're doing it. Yeah. And you better have that energy there on the inside, because those spirits know whether you mean business or not. They truly do. Even when you pray, the spiritual realm knows whether your prayer is all that you make it out to be, the energy, and what it is that you're praying about. You can't fool the spiritual realm. You truly cannot. You can try. You can fool the people, but you cannot fool the spiritual realm at all. Yeah, inhale the salt. I've never well, I did do a nose thing one time when my nose was stopped up in Berlin. One of my sisters said, Gina, you just get this thing and it's going to work. Just get this salt, whatever this thing, it clears your sinuses out. I did it once, and I said, I will never do that again in my whole entire life. Yeah, that's the last time I ever did it. That's what it was. It was horrible. Okay, here comes some more sirens, you all. This is a prelude. Let's hope this is not a prelude to what's coming. So the fire department's right down the road, too. Volunteer fire department. We're going to get them as they're coming across. They're coming across. We're going to get them. Yeah, there's another truck. Red fire truck. It's not a garbage truck, but it's a red fire truck. You can truly look at that as symbolic for Halloween too, spiritually speaking. There's two that went by, two red trucks. Himalayan salt. You all, the energy spiked. If you felt a really big spike in the energy around an hour ago and you had a very unsettling day, you're not alone, because it truly did spike, and it may have spiked earlier for some people. The sounds are from 5G. Yeah. I hope nothing crazy is going to happen on Halloween, but there is already some crazy things happening in the world. There are some weather events and stuff like that. The paramedics, blackjack guitar, they're going somewhere. Your dreams and your traveling. You have to run to dinner. You go on, Debbie. You can do it. Roasted chicken sounds really good. It does. I had black beans with some corn, some cut up onion and bell pepper, and some cumin, chili powder, not paprika, cayenne powder, and some Mexican rosemary and some olive oil, and I ate that. I put it on rice, but I probably just should have ate it by itself. But yeah, if you have a can of corn and you have a can of black beans, you need to get creative, and you got to get you some spices. That way your food will have some flavor to it. Get you some salt. No, I don't think they got shot. There's just a lot of stuff going on in the world. Yeah. U2 is Chaos, California OS. Chili does sound really good. Sounds nice to have it. You have fun. You welcome, have fun, you all. The vegetables, potatoes and starches are good. Are good during. Oh, let's we got. I'm gonna read what Kimberly said. The mashed vegetables. Oh, okay, not the mashed. Kimberly says the roasted vegetables, and she's heard potatoes and starches are good during CMEs and solar flashes. Thank you. I never heard that. So that's good. You may be craving that, so it's good during a solar flash. Oh, chicken, garlic, potatoes sounds really good too. You're living on hot dogs and you can't cook. That's okay, Nancy. You can do it. Gina, I am doing it. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. No, she ain't coming outside. She's got to stay inside. She does. You just pulled out some potatoes. Yeah, nice baked potato. My mother-in-law would just cut up some potatoes in chunks and some cauliflower. And she would put some butter on the dish. And she would put some bacon bits. And she would bake it. And it tasted really good together. It did. Yeah. Or you could do like cut up potatoes with butter in a pan and some garlic and some just spaghetti and have that. Rosie needs to stay in. That's right. The Volt time is over. She ain't got no business going outside, Al honey. She doesn't. That's right. It's 333 here in Alberta. Pippi Lou honey. Wow. You're out of butter and milk and would be mashed potatoes. Ooh, with your chicken. That sounds good. It does. You should y'all should stock up on some chicken broth. It'd be nice to have. You can get a great big jar of it. They have it at the Walmart. Gina, I don't shop at the Walmart. Well, sometimes I shop at the Walmart. And they got a great big container of chicken broth. It could be Knorr's or it could be this other brand. But it's only like $5. It's the granules. And they taste really good. It tastes nice when you have a hot cup of broth. And if you make some potato soup, you can have some chicken flavor with your potato soup. Yeah. You don't want it. Oh, I said there's somebody walking in my driveway. It's my husband getting the mail. I already got the mail. We got junk. All right. Junk mail. One time in Hawaii, we did the mail. We wasn't getting no mail. And I'd like to have something come in the mailboxes in Hawaii at times on base. And it was like 3 or 4 days. And no mail, no nothing. I said, man, I really would like to get something in the mail. We got a big bill in the mail is what we did when I said that. Yeah, I remember that. I would like to have something in the mailbox. Every time I go out, it's empty. I got a big bill. An unexpected bill. It was a phone bill. Yeah. For those without kids, we can visualize the kids happy and safe tonight. That's right. Where 2 or 3 are gathered. That's right. Make your homemade broth. And yes, and you freeze it in containers for a snack. That's good. Bone broth. You wish you could have the victory gardens. You might have it. You know, those victory gardens, they have those on military bases because we had those in, when we was at Fort Meade in Maryland. They had gardens for everybody. They supplied you with absolutely everything. All you had to do was go out there and do it. You get the garden, you get the plants, you get the shovels, you get the water, you get the water hoses. Everything you need to do a garden, all you have to do is put forth the effort. We had a garden that looked like it came out of a Better Homes and Garden magazine. It was beautiful. Yeah. You got the junk mail on Thursday. Mary, now you have some ideas for making food. Yeah, it's good because you're going to have to get creative. And you may say, well, I only got some canned goods. You can get creative with those canned goods that you got. And you know what? You could take that can of peas and you could probably cut up some if you had a potato, you could cut it up, or if you had, you might want to get you some instant potatoes. They'd be mighty nice to have on hand, and they have a pretty good shelf life. They're kind of shelf stable. Some instant potatoes. Yeah, salt and pepper. It make your food taste a lot better. Yeah. The energy spike. Somebody said, I think, Gina, kind of get that out of your mouth. Okay, let me think. Somebody's probably thinking, I thought she's talking about the energy spike, and now they're talking about food. What kind of live stream is it? It's a go all over the place live stream at times. But the energy did spike, and it was a really bad energy. It was terrible energy. Now the energy has settled down, and it feels like a lot better energy. Yeah. Hello there, Pat. Yeah. You got some cheap meals to make and healthy. That's wonderful, Debbie. Yes, Mary's, his mercy and grace. His mercy endures forever and ever. Praise ye the Lord our God. His mercy will never fail. It's like when the parallel's not real obvious. Now I'll spell it right out for you. When you see trouble coming to rip you off, here's all that you need to do. Just pray to your Heavenly Father and believe that His words are true. And all the way down to the enemy's camp, He'll win that battle for you. That's right. Praise ye the Lord. His mercy endures forever and ever. I got a database of songs in my mind from my youth. My mother played music all the time. Yeah. Thank you. Well, I wasn't trying to sing too good. Yeah. We like to change the energy. We can transmute. Some would say, you got to transmute that energy, Gina. I think we transmuted that energy. We did. We transmuted it. Oh, my goodness gracious. Oh. Nat Nancy, I thought I saw the word set up the infrared delivery. That's what I thought your word said, but you says informed delivery through your local post office. I thought you said infrared, the infrared spectrum. There's something there. Yeah. Oh, that's wonderful, Raven. I love y'all too. I am going to be going, I got to get in the house, and I'm going to spend some time with my family, and I might be back on later. I might. I can get a sporadic, I get it spontaneous. It's Halloween night. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hello, everyone. The enemy meant for our harm. That's right. Turned it for good. You took what the enemy meant for evil, and you turned it for good. You know that song? He turned it for good. That's right. Turned it for good, transmuted that evil into something good, rearranged it. We got it. I'm going to go, you all. Thank you for being on here, and I feel a whole lot better. I hope you all do too. We have the ability within to transmute and change that energy that's out there. Yeah. So with that being said, thank you all for your comments. Thank you for being here. Thank you, moderators, Polly, Al, Honey, Pippi Lou, everybody else on here. Thank you for joining. Thank you for subscribing. And with that being said, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello. From my heart to yours, love you. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. Oh, you're so welcome, Polly, honey. It's nice having you on here. Love you.